Hello and welcome to episode 49 of Legacy Gaming with Atari Man 71. I am currently playing through my collection of 2600 cartridges. I have over 450 games, 400 of which I think are unique. I am only going to play the unique games on here. If you like retro gaming, or as I call this, legacy gaming, because I think this is where home console gaming really got its launch. Please like and subscribe to me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm very active on all of the platforms. I stream usually Monday through Friday on Twitch, sometime between 5 and 11 p.m. And I apologize that I cannot get a more accurate schedule, but it's summertime and my life has gotten a little complicated. So I definitely try to get it out every day. Sometimes it's pretty late in the day. I upload the videos after I record them to YouTube. So that's Monday through Friday. And then I put extra stuff in on the weekends usually. And then on Twitter, I'm on there 7 days a week, constantly posting updates. I put additional content on there and stuff like that. So, please like and follow me, leave a comment in the chat, or you can also leave a comment in YouTube or hit me up on Twitter. If there's anything you'd like to see or anything you'd like me to focus on, please let me know and I'll do my best to accommodate. So tonight I'm continuing with my Activision collection, and I have 3 more games. I have Sky Jinks, River Raid, and Spider Fighter. And so I will first call up my information on Sky Jinks. So Sky Jinks is cartridge AG, so we're going back to the G. We were in the X's for a minute, and we'll go back to the X's tonight. So this is AG-019. It was released in 1982. Uses the joystick controller and, as usual, Wicco command controller. Even though with Pitfall I was experiencing some issues yesterday with this particular one, I'm going to continue with it. It's the one I've had. Maybe on the weekend I'll swap them out and try to clean this one to refresh it back to normal. So Sky Jinks is a game I never really played as a kid. I didn't even know that it existed until I started collecting as an adult. I practiced the game, for the stream. I really wasn't that impressed by it. I mean, really, it's a very simple game. In the game, you fly an airplane through a slalom course, and there are 4 or 5 different courses. One of them is randomly generated. And you have to go to the right of the red pylons and to the left of the blue pylons. The object is to finish as quickly as possible. If you hit a pylon, you slow down. If you hit a hot air balloon, you go down, slow down as well. And also there's trees that you can hit, and those will slow you down as well. The difficulty switches will move the locations of the trees. If it's in the B position, they'll not be in your flight path. If it's in the A position, they will appear in your flight path. So after you've completed so there's a number at the top of the screen that's the number of pylons you have remaining, and at the end of the course, it's the number of pylons you missed. So you fly a low-flying Seversky XP-41 experimental plane, I think, through the time trial. To complete the game, you must bank around the prescribed number of pylons. You can bank left and you can bank right. You can accelerate and decrease. That's the button on your joystick. And like I said, if you fly into anything, it slows you down. There's 4 courses. And there's differing number of pylons in each course. So VGR ratings for this game, the graphics are rated 3, which is decent, and the playability is 4 for fun. I don't know how fun it really is. Oops. So here I have my Sky Jinks cartridge. It's a green field, so it's see-through. I'll put it in. I'll turn my video capture card on. Okay, turn the game on. And it's not working, of course. It's an Activision game, right? I always have to push them in and out a couple times till they work. No signal. crazy. Let me try cleaning it. I have my rubbing alcohol right here. I didn't try this prior to the stream tonight. They worked at lunchtime. I plugged them all in and they were working, so I didn't try it again, but a little bit of cleaning never hurt anything. Q-tip dipped in alcohol. Just rub it across the contacts. I have a specific pattern that I do. I push it in and out a couple times on each contact. Then I flip it over and do it again. And then I flip the Q-tip over, dip it in the alcohol again, and do the other side of the contacts. It's pretty clean on this side. There was a little dirt on the first side, so hopefully that's what was affecting it. Okay. All nice and clean. I just blow a little air in it because this is only 70% isopropyl. I have a bottle of 91%, but it's down in my workshop area. And so up here, I only have the 70% that you could get for a while. Okay, should be enough. Plug it in, and there we go. Just a little cleaning. That's all they require most of the time. So this is game one. It's got 25 pylons. I will try that first and see how we do. 37 seconds is the goal to reach the club on this game. I got nowhere near that in practice, so we'll see how it goes. 25 pylons. Right of the reds, left of the blues. Missed it. And this is a game you can't really run it at full speed. Because if you do, you're bound to hit stuff. Now, I've missed at least 3 pylons, I think. And I've hit about 6 more. Hit a tree. You missed it. No, I didn't miss it, but boy, I'm hitting everything. This is an example of what not to do. So a minute. So 37 seconds is a long way off. I'm going to reset it. I'm going to try it again. I've not played this, in about a week, so. That was tough. Ah, that's why. The difficulty switch was in A because whatever I played last time, and that puts trees in your flight path. See how much easier it is now? Well, gotta go say something. That's the end. So I only missed 1. I'm going to make sure both of these are in B. I was messing around a lot today with the Ataris. If you follow me on Twitter, I was really excited. I got a shipment from Greece, actually, from overseas, and it had a 2600 clone. I have pictures of that on my Twitter page. And then I also had a 2600 Junior. There was a 2600 Junior clone. And it doesn't say Atari on it anywhere, but it does have the number 2600. And then I have an Atari 2600 Junior that's a PAL B version. And it came with some PAL games, 1 CCAM game, and 1 clone game. I'll show it to you here. This is, the clone in this game is the reason why I was so excited about getting it. So this is the cartridge label. There's a little green in it, I apologize, but See that little motorcycle down there? I thought for sure this was going to be Megaforce, the game by 20th Century Fox. Because if you've ever seen the movie, 20th Century Fox has the Megaforce movie has dirt bikes that look like this. They have missiles and stuff on them, and one of them flies. But and the guy, the guy looks very much. That must be from the movie poster, like the guy in the middle of this cartridge. So I'll show it to you again. So it's boy, there's a guy and a girl, and so I thought that's what it was, but I plugged it in, and I can only plug it into the clone. I can't plug it, into a regular 2600 or a 2600 Junior. I have a feeling that the people that copied the cartridge didn't get the position of the game pins correct, and so as a result, it won't fit in a regular 2600, but it fits in the clone. And I actually got it in the Junior, but it doesn't fit in a 2600 6 switcher, which I have what I'm playing my games on right now. So I can't show it to you tonight, but the game, incidentally, is called River Raid 2. I'm going to play River Raid tonight, but it's a I turned my my stream off. It's called River Raid 2. It's just a hack of River Raid, so I will play that at some point, but not tonight. So I'm going to try back at this again. I may not talk that much through it. It's 37 seconds is the time to beat to get in the club, so let's see how I do. Bad start. Oh, even worse. Oh boy. Timing's way off. You have to memorize this course, and over the weekend last week when I was playing this, I got to a point where I memorized it and I wasn't missing the pylons, I wasn't hitting them or the trees. But boy, now I find myself doing stuff that I like, rookie mistakes. Missed 2 over a minute. All right, let's go again. Mm. 49 seconds, so that's an improvement. $54, but I missed 3. All right, I'm going to reset. Hitting it up to get-go is... 49 seconds. 37 seconds. Boy. I'm just going to fly through the course and just see how long it takes to fly. They say to use your shadow to gauge your speed. Alright, so I'm just going to fly through once. Fly full throttle all the way on the right side. The funny thing is I'm passing the red ones. So it took me 1 minute and 7 seconds. So probably each one you miss is a time penalty. $47. So you got to take 10 seconds off of that. So I'm guessing there is a penalty for each time you miss a pylon. I don't know what that is. I didn't read that in the instructions. But just flying through with no throttle, it's 47 seconds. So I took a little time off there. Try it again because I hit some stuff. See if I can. Hit too much stuff. 46. Always hitting that one. Oh boy. Ugh. So that's Sky Jinks. It's difficult. It's you know, that 37 seconds. That's quite a challenge. I don't know necessarily that it's the best game in the world, but if you enjoy flying, I think you'd have a lot of fun with it. You know, and when I say flying, I mean flying an actual airplane. So the next game on my list is the fan favorite. It's got some green in it, River Raid. So I will put that in, see if it works. Of course it works. So I'll call up my information on River Raid right now. So River Raid is cartridge AX-020. It was released in 1982 for Christmas for the Atari 2600 and 1983 for everything else. Uses the joystick controller. And growing up, my best friend had this game, but I didn't really play it a lot with him. I wasn't a big fan of it back then because this game actually requires you to spend a lot of time learning the course and learning how to get through it and what's going to come and when to shoot it and things like that. And, you know, I just didn't have that time to play it when I was over at his house. And so, you know, it really wasn't high on my list of games. It was fun, but it wasn't one that was my, oh, I must play this. And, you know, I'll admit that I'm not as good at this game as I should be just because I haven't really played it that much. But I did spend a lot of time playing it, not a lot of time, but a little bit of time playing it for the recording. And it's fun, and it definitely holds up. I mean, it's still a fun game, and once you learn how to play it and learn how to fly your plane, it's actually pretty good. So you fly a fighter jet over a river, and you're behind enemy lines. So you can only move to the left or right. You can't go up and down. If you collide with the riverbank or an enemy ship, you die. You can fly over the fuel and refuel your vehicle. If you shoot it, it's just gone. You get points for it. Sometimes there's more fuel than you need, so you can shoot it for the points. The gameplay on this is essentially it can go forever, assuming that you don't run into anything, don't get shot, and you don't run into a wall, and you keep the fuel in your plane. And so the scoring in this game, the tankers are 30 points, helicopters are 60 points, fuel depots are 80 points, jets are 100 points, bridges are 500 points, and the bridge is like a checkpoint. So if you shoot out a bridge and you fly over it again later, you basically come back to that if you die. So VGR ratings for this game, as you would expect, the graphics are rated 5 for excellent, and the playability is 5 for irresistible. Apologies. So this is on par with the games that I played yesterday. Okay, so here we see River Raid. I'm just going to hit reset and just start the game. Okay. So that was what my friends and I would do back in the day. You fuel up, and once you get full, you destroy your fuel. So then you get the fuel and the points. Oh, hit the wall. Oh, hit the wall again. Boy, I'm terrible, like I said. I don't pay attention to my ship. I just pay attention to what's further ahead. Now, I don't know if once you hit the checkpoint, well, that's moot point now, because I flew past it. But I don't know if that's where I flew right into him. That's game. So I'm going to reset, start over. Nope. Not paying attention. I'm tempted to nope, not paying attention. Ah. So that's it. I'm going to try this in B difficulty just to see how I do. Ugh. Not paying attention. Ugh. Ah, I was so concerned about the fuel. Ugh. Terrible. Play it again. Lucky these aren't moving. I swear I shot it. Trying to sneak in on these guys. Ugh, that was just stupid. Just trying to get points now. Ugh. Alright, one last time, and then we'll call it game. I think I had one more life in there, but... Ugh, just missed it. Ugh. So that's River Raid. Like I said, I should be better at this game than I am, but unfortunately, I never really played it a lot as a kid, and I haven't really spent a lot of time playing it now. I'll see if that River Raid 2 fits into the Atari. I tested it earlier and I couldn't get it in, so let me see. No, it's just nothing is properly lining up here. Nope. I can't get the chip to seat. So we'll just have to see that another time. I will hook up my Junior and we will play it, and I will do my adapter so that we can do, I think it's a PAL game, so we'll just see it and play it and have a little fun. So the last game on my list tonight is Spider Fighter. So here you see Spider Fighter. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. I got a little clutter on my desk. So let's call up the information for Spider Fighter. So Spider Fighter is cartridge AX-021. It was released in 1982, and it uses the joystick controller as well. This is a game I did have as a kid, and it's probably my second favorite game. It's fast-paced and not that difficult to have fun. But if you're shooting objects, sorry, in the game you're shooting objects that are emitted from a hive. You can't shoot the hive until it starts emitting these objects. There's pods, and then there's various different types of spiders. Once you kill the hive, the objects turn into these angry spiders that bounce around really fast, and you shoot them before they shoot you, is basically the goal. There are 3 pieces of fruit at the top. I think there are oranges, grapes, I can't remember the other, and then bananas is the last one. And if you defend all those, there's like 4 waves of the pods of the hives. If you defend the fruit from all of that stuff, then you gain either a bonus life if you don't have a full thing of lives. You start the game with 5 lives, or you get a 500-point bonus. The game, I do like the sound of the game, as well as the look of the game, as well as the pace of the game. That's really why I think it was my favorite. As a kid, I think I scored over 100,000 in this game once. I believe so. I'd played this game a lot, partly because it is kind of an easy game. It's not as difficult as like a Mega Mania or something like that, you know, and it's got really good feedback at the end of each round. You either gain a free life or you gain a point bonus. And the thing about that is you can take some risks in the game. And so it's not as difficult as a game like Mega Mania where you have to shoot the stuff or you're out. You know, you can take risks and you can have fun playing the game, and this is a fun game to play. So the other thing is, in each round of fruits, as the fruits change, you'll notice that the speed increases. The speed that you're shooting, the speeds that the stuff come out, and then the hives start to get tricky. They start to dance all over the screen and not release their spiders and pods, and you cannot shoot them, but they can shoot at you while this is all going on. And so it's that adds to the difficulty of the game. And I personally believe this is a must-have game for your collection. It is very fun. It is very fast-paced, and I would definitely recommend you pick one up if you don't have a copy of it. I'm sure you can get it cheap because, like I said, it's not that sought after, I believe. So this is basically there's not a lot of information out there on it, but it was not successful as a game. You know, a lot of people didn't have it. It's probably the reason we had it. My mom got it on clearance or something. Kids preferred Mega Mania over Spider Fighter, and I think part of it is that it was kind of an easy game, and if you were restricted in your Atari time, it's an easier game to play than, say, a Mega Mania where you have to play it hour after hour after hour. VGR ratings for this game: the graphics are rated 3 for decent, and the playability is 4 for fun. And I'll agree that it's fun. It may not be irresistible, but it is fun, and it is a game that I'd recommend you have in your collection as a regular play. Okay, so here we see Spider Fighter again, and you know, like I said, it's a fun game. It's an easy game. I'm used to playing it in the expert level because my Atari almost always stayed in the B. I had a 4-switcher growing up, and to change difficulties, they were the switches on the back. We didn't even ever mess with them unless we needed to. We did it when we were playing Space Shuttle and stuff like that, but generally we didn't switch it up too much. So, and then I also use guided missiles. You see the guided missiles here where they go where you want them to go. So I'll start playing. I'll show you some stuff first, and then I'll reset the game and play to try to score the 40,000 points. There's only one thing that I really need to show you, so I'll do that first. So I'm gonna die because this hive, he goes around now he's going and he's stealing a fruit, and so when he steals a fruit he can let out more bad guys. So I'm gonna reset the game because I don't want to lose my. So I got my life back at least. So there you see the 500-point bonus. He was just not cooperating. Ugh. Oh, man. See, you can't shoot him until he lets something out. And the low ones almost always shoot you. Ooh, I can't believe I didn't get hit there. I'm doing poorly. Ugh, come on. Couldn't get away from it. I'm going to reset because I normally do a lot better than that. See, that's the crap where he's... Ugh. Now we're in the grapes. game knows it too. These low ones are the hardest ones. I don't know what is going on with it here. Come on! It's like Pitfall all over again. That's game. Come on. Maybe Expert is actually easier. Slow ones always kill me. I lost a piece of fruit. So I'm going to go into B difficulty and I'm going to reset it. Maybe it's easier. Because he moved a lot quicker than I remember. Oh, I just went right into that. Yeah, Beast definitely seems easier. The low ones again. Come on. need to build back up my lives. Ugh. I'm going to do something real quick. Just adjust my screen layout here. Hey, Mockingjay. Sorry I didn't notice you earlier. I get really into playing these games sometimes. Moving around my icons and such right now. My vision in my left eye is better than my right eye, and when I practice it, my screen in practice is on the left side, and the game is on the right side on my OBS. So see if I do any better now, because this is ridiculous. I can normally make it to bananas no problem. Ugh. Doesn't help with the low ones. I saw that too. Come on. That's game. I don't know, sometimes, oh my god, for some reason when I do my stream, it's always, I always play worse than I do in practice. And I'm rusty on these games, because like I said, I haven't played them in years, but this game, I picked right up, and I was like earning bonuses, and hate that. This is more like it now. Just need to keep my mouth shut. Oh, come on. Ugh. I hate these low ones. Ugh, you pushed me right into that. No! Woo! Just barely saved that piece of fruit. Now we're in bananas. This is where it gets crazy. This button doesn't respond as well. Oh, that's game. So that's Spider Fighter. I think in B it's not as difficult. The point totals are not as high as in A. So maybe I'll go back when I'm not streaming and try to play it again. I did want to get to bananas at least, so I could at least show how fast you shoot in bananas. And then once you get through all the banana levels, it goes back and starts all over at the, what's the first one? The oranges. And it's slow again. And so it takes a little bit of getting used to. But I did notice that, you know, this button is not as responsive as the one I had that I was practicing on. So I'm definitely going to switch out the joysticks. I might do it after the stream today. So anyway, that's my stream for the day. And as always, if you like these kind of videos, please like, subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. I'm active on all three platforms. And leave me a comment if you want to, or you can you know, hit me up in Twitter, you know, send me a message, or, you know, post to my wall. I'm very active on Twitter. And so I will be back tomorrow with 3 additional games. And probably I'm going to switch out my Wickel command for the one that I used to practice, because that one's a little better. I actually have a third one that maybe I'll test that one out too. This one I think I'll take apart and clean it and then reassemble it. It's generally, these things are 40 years old at this point, so you know they need a little TLC to work. I mean, we saw that tonight with the first game. What was that? Yeah, Sky Jinks. I needed to clean that. So anyway, as always, be healthy, stay safe, wash your hands, and social distance. I'll be back tomorrow with 3 additional games, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you, and have a good evening.